Two superpowers, one makes everything, the other prints the money to buy it. Sounds unfair? Or is it the smartest system ever created? This is not a war of weapons. No missiles, no tanks, no soldiers. This is a war of systems, a silent battle between the United States and China. On one side, China, the world's factory. From electronics to clothing to machinery, China produces it all. On the other side, the United States, the world's financial power. It doesn't need to produce everything because it controls something more powerful. The dollar. The US prints dollars, and the world accepts them. Why? Because the dollar is the global reserve currency. Oil is traded in dollars. Global trade runs on dollars. So when America prints money, it doesn't just stay in America. It spreads across the entire world. Now here's where it gets interesting. China exports goods to the United States and earns dollars. But instead of spending all that money, China reinvests it by buying US Treasury bonds. Think about that. China is funding the same system that buys its products. So who's winning? China gets growth, jobs, and global influence. But America gets cheap goods, low inflation, and constant demand for its currency. In simple words, China sends products, America sends IOUs, and the system keeps running. But this is not the full story. This battle is getting bigger. Countries like Russia are using energy to challenge dollar dominance. India is playing both sides, buying cheap resources and exporting value-added products. Across Asia, the Middle East, and Africa, new alliances are forming. This is no longer just about two countries. This is a global system shift. And now, something is changing. China is slowly preparing an exit, reducing dependence on the dollar, expanding trade in local currencies, building influence through infrastructure and global investments. This is not sudden. It is slow, calculated, and strategic. At the same time, the United States is responding. It is shifting supply chains away from China towards trusted partners like India, Vietnam, and Mexico. This strategy is called friendshoring. And more importantly, America is investing in its own future. Through policies like the CHIPS and Science Act, it is bringing critical manufacturing back home. Because the next battle is not just about trade, it's about technology. Semiconductors power everything. Smartphones, artificial intelligence, defense systems, even economies. Whoever controls this technology controls the future. So now the balance is shifting. China is reducing reliance on the dollar. America is reducing reliance on China. The loop that kept both systems stable is slowly breaking. And that raises a serious question. What happens when this connection snaps? When China no longer funds US debt and America no longer depends on Chinese production? This is no longer cooperation. This is separation. This is not a war of weapons. It is a war of systems. And for the first time, both sides are preparing to survive without each other. The question is not, when that moment comes, who falls first? Rather, who takes the lead? Another most important point, America will never pay off its debt. What are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments section. Stay connected with FSS channel for further deep insights.